Hey everyone, it is yours truly, the superhero of love, and today is a very special day. It's October 6th, 2024, and it's my 5th anniversary of my spiritual awakening. So it is my 5th birthday. So happy birthday to me, and I am so grateful to still be here. I'm gonna attempt to not really edit this video. This is gonna kind of be a one shot, one take. If there's any stutters or stumbling like what I just did there, we're gonna leave it in because we wanna have this video be very raw and authentic like I used to do. And it's fitting because I'm in my part where I used to film all the time. And I never used to edit my videos because I was scared to edit my videos. And I come to realize like, it doesn't really matter. I'd rather just be me and not have to do all the jump cuts and editing and all that stuff. But with that out of the way, I first want to just take this time to say thank you to God, to the universe, to the Creator, for keeping me alive from last year to this year. You know, there's so many things that I had gone through, and I'm gonna explain a few things. And by the way, a little disclaimer, there's going to be airplanes flying over, and we can't have a video without the airplanes because, you know, back then I used to like, oh my god, the airplanes, they're bugging me and they're flying over my head. Honestly, leave them in. It's all good. Have a safe flight, everybody. Take care of yourselves and have fun. There's going to be more airplanes flying by. This is not going to be a super duper long video, but at the same time, like, it's been a while since I've recorded long form content. In fact, it's been a whole year. And that kind of leads me to where I've been and what I've been doing. You know, 2 years ago, I let go of my IT job and I've been unemployed and I've been figuring out life. And last year I said I wanted to be in San Diego for this year. Now, I went to San Diego at the beginning of the year. Well, preface, I was there for Christmas and New Year's, so I was there at technically the beginning of 2024. And would have loved to have been there right now. However, I'm letting go of all outcomes. I'm letting go of all things. I'm just surrendering right now. Doesn't mean I'm giving up. It's just I'm surrendering and I'm allowing Creator or the divine will to work through me to see where I'm heading to next. Which leads me to like a lot of the things that I've been doing over this past year has kind of been solo. Yes, I've been more in the mental world and the emotional world and the spiritual world. None of the stuff that I've been doing is really in the physical. Yes, I'm existing in the physical. Yes, I'm still doing stuff in the physical, like I'm still working out, I'm still taking my walks in nature, I'm still doing things in the physical, but when you look on paper, I'm not quite where I would like to be yet, and I will be where I'm meant to be soon. Everything happens exactly when it's supposed to happen, letting go of control. And you know, starting from July last year until now, I've been learning about the interconnectedness of life. How everything is interconnected, intertwined, interweaved with one another. And I've been sort of bridging things together and making it more tangible so I can then best be of service and help each of you who watch my content. Now, I had my birthday, my physical birthday on April 2nd this year, and from that point on I stopped making content, period. I wasn't making shorts or reels or TikToks or anything like that. I kind of just like stopped, and I went on a deep introspective healing journey. And I'm gonna be honest and vulnerable here, it hasn't been easy. It's been very rough. I felt like I was going through psychosis. I've had a few dark night of the souls. I'm sure some of you can relate to that, because we are in a year of the Great Awakening. Now, I've had my awakening 5 years ago. I've had a galactic awakening, which some of you might know what that is, and if you're not familiar with that, I'm now planting a seed, and this video attracted you and was meant for you to see, for you to hear this. That you might be going through a galactic awakening or on the precipice of a galactic awakening. And that's when you start realizing that you don't feel like you're a part of the earth. What I mean to say is, like, I never felt home to my body. I've always felt alien to this world. Like, I felt like I come from a different planet. And, you know, 5 years ago, I didn't believe in any of that hocus pocus trash. Like, I was not into crystals and, you know, energy. And within this whole year, I became an energy healer, like with sound healing, became a Reiki master, a crystal healer, a chakra healer. I became a master NLP practitioner. I fully mastered my theta healing certificate, like, program. So, like, I believe in this stuff. And I don't want to use the word believe anymore. I know about these things, which is kind of lead me to where I am right now in my life. When I started this spiritual journey back 5 years ago, I'm going to be honest, I didn't really give a flying F about helping other humans. I only cared about me and wanting to be a better human for myself. But something over time started seeping into my soul, and I wanted to be a better human. So I went on this journey, and what I mean to say is I forgot to... Let me see, this is where we're going to leave this part in. What I meant to say was I wanted to start helping people because I knew that people were feeling the way I was feeling, and I thought I was the only one. And I come to learn that what's usually personal is often most universal. So something I may have experienced, you've experienced. We may not have not shared or experienced the same things in life, but the feeling of, like, inadequacy, unworthiness, not good enough, imposter syndrome, which, by the way, I believe that's a bullshit term, and I'm gonna leave that in there because there's certain somebody, not gonna mention names, that thinks that term exists. I'm gonna leave that in. All these terms, I embodied them when I didn't know that I had them, because I just was living a mediocre life up until October 6, 2019. And I started leveling up and I started plateauing. And some teachers came and left. I started off with mindset and self-love. Now I'm more into the esoterics, the mysticism of spirituality. And I've let go of having belief and faith, because that energy in itself, it keeps you kind of at like a level where it doesn't break you through to the next level. Now I know who I am. I know what God is. I know what life is all about. And I know what I'm here to do. And I just have to take the aligned actions that resonate with my soul to get me to be able to do whatever I'm here to do and serve all of you at the highest integrity. But you see, 5 years ago, I wasn't there. 3 years ago, I wasn't there. Even last year, I was still figuring out, what am I here to really do? I'm like struggling. I don't know what I'm here to do. I have no idea what I'm here to do. And this is kind of going to lead me to some other things now. Some people have come into my life and they've made a tremendous impact. Like my soul brother Huang, my soul sister Jessa, my soul sister Margaret, and my soul sister Diane, and my soul sister Victoria, and my soul brother Matt, and my soul brother Chuck, my soul sister Agape, my soul sister Olga. And there's a whole plethora. My soul sister Yubi, my soul brother Jonathan, and there's a whole bunch of people. But now I am finding really who's my soul tribe. And I love all of them, and they are always a part of me, and I'm always a part of them. No matter what they're doing or where they are, I always have their back, and I know they have mine. But I realize too, sometimes we have to kind of go our separate ways and then find our new sets of tribes, and not kind of hold on to something that may not be in resonance anymore, because we as humans, we shift and change. We don't stay stagnant. We keep up leveling. And for me, I realized that everyone who I just mentioned served a catalyst for my great awakening, my spiritual evolution. And whatever is meant to be is going to happen one way or another. I let go of control. If someone is meant to be a part of my life, they're going to be a part of my life. If they're not meant to be a part of my life, they're not going to be a part of my life. And I just like, okay, move on. You know, of course, like, I make sure to send them back their soul fragments and sending them lots of unconditional love. But I also kind of put like the energetic block, making sure like my soul is not entangled anymore with theirs, and so that their soul is not entangled with mine. So why am I bringing this up? It's simply because like I'm starting to now really find who I'm resonating with, and there have been some people who I created into my reality, and I'm going to get into that in a moment, because we are creators of our reality. All of this I created. Everything that you are perceiving, watching, doing, you've created. You created me in your reality, and I've created you into my reality. And I know that might sound far-fetched and hard to believe, but it's true. I've come to learn this stuff, and this is my truth. And I want you to be mindful of words that I share, or any social influencer shares on social media, or the spiritual gurus. And there's some stuff I have to share about that. The thing is, like, I have come to realize that a lot of the spiritual people that I was listening to are kind of keeping you at a level where you can't kind of break through. Yes, if you are coming from like nothing, you need guidance. Everyone is on a different like path and a different spot and different like phase of their life. I'm at a new phase where using manifesting tools and visualization and writing, making a vision board and writing down affirmations, they don't work for me any longer, because they had served their purpose back when I was first starting out, and they all have their case uses. But now I know who I am, I know what I'm here to do, and I know myself deep down to my core. And certain things will fall away. Like right now I'm studying the gene keys, and that is becoming more of a guiding tool, but I'm using it as a tool, not as a crutch. And even that is gonna fall away, because I know who I am. And I've done a lot of deep inner work, and I am so grateful that I still live with parents at the moment. I'm not quite where I want to be in San Diego. I want to live on my own. But I see this as abundance, because I got to grow for another year. A lot of people have to do a job, or they got to do stuff, and they have responsibilities. I've been fortunate that I built my life in a way at the moment where I don't really have those kinds of responsibilities. So it allows me to use that energy mindfully to help myself to keep growing, stretching, and evolving, but realizing I already am that. And that's another thing that I want to jump into, is that we think we got to reach something. You have to realize that you already are the thing that you desire. You just got to let go of all the crap. A lot of us, we think we're down here, and we got to go up here to reach this like magical thing. But if you change your perspective, you're actually already up here. You just got to let go of all the things that are weighing you down. And that's what I've been doing. Letting go of a lot of the things that have been weighing me down, whether it's people, whether it's things like material things, whether it's a thought, whether it's a belief, whether it's a feeling, whether it's some words, because our words hold power. Each word that I'm speaking right now out of my mouth and my throat chakra is penetrating your soul. You are listening or hearing my words the way you're hearing it, and you're going to perceive it in a way. Some of you may not like what I'm saying. Some of you may. I'm not here to pander to anybody anymore. In fact, I'm going to share with you, when I start posting again on social media, I might completely be so polarizing to you that you won't even recognize who I am. And it's not because I'm putting on another mask. No, it's me being my true, authentic self that I couldn't be all of my life, and realizing that I'm here to take up space. I am here to take up space. I am here to spread unconditional love in my own unique way with my voice. And I'm not for everybody, but I'm here for anyone, but I'm not for everyone. And that's the thing I really had to let go of. It was an egoic thought that I want to love everybody. I want to help everybody. But I realized there are people in this world that aren't ready for me. And that's okay. I respect them, I love them, but I gotta just like keep them at bay. And the thing is, you know you're making it, you know you're doing the thing when you have haters. Let's just be real. There is not a single person from The Rock, from Taylor Swift that doesn't have haters. There's always gonna be haters. There's gonna be haters that hate me. And you can come into the comments and you can say, Andre, you're a piece of trash, you don't know what you're talking about, blah, 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 blah. I don't got time for that. I know who I am. You do you. And my content's actually serving you because it's allowing your soul to get triggered for you to say something, and you're getting the medicine regardless whether you like my content or you don't like my content, whether you like the words or love my words or you hate my words that are coming out of my mouth. That's reaching your soul. So yeah, when I start posting shorts again, I'm just gonna be real. I'm gonna drop F-bombs. I'm just gonna tell it as it is because that's just who I am now. I had to let go of a lot of masks, and I was wearing masks even when I was making those videos. Yes, there comes a point where you're making content, you gotta kind of put on like I was thinking of it as a superhero outfit. I'm donning the superhero outfit. But at the same time, I just couldn't really be myself. I had to like sort of pander and make these edits and all these jump cuts and words popping up on the screen. Like nobody, let me rephrase that. A lot of people like that stuff, but I'm starting to realize that a lot of people are also looking for the humbleness, the authenticity, the raw vulnerability of videos like this. And I'm just speaking off the cuff. I may not have a direction on how this video is going to be. I'm just speaking from my heart. My heart wants to share this, and I'm sharing it. And whether you'll want to continue to listen to me, cool. If you made it this far in the video, awesome. Thank you for taking the time to really watching this video. And I applaud you for just being here. And you know, maybe some of my words might resonate with you. Some of them may not, and it's okay. It's all right. I just let things just unfold the way it's unfolding. So yeah, I've come to a point in my life where there are certain things I just can't listen to anymore because I've up-leveled myself. It doesn't mean that I'm better than anybody. No, I'm still equal to everybody. I'm not below or above, and that goes for you too. You are not below anybody, and you are not above anybody. You are equal. Different, but equal. And I actually had to learn after my last spiritual birthday about spiritual egotism. I have and had a big ego, and I'm still working with that. And the thing is, a lot of people think that ego is bad. How you use your ego, how you use it, if you're using it in a positive way to help people and to uplift yourself, you're not edging God out. You're not edging God out. But if you're like, oh, I'm better than that person, and I'm better than that person, I'm better than you, and I'm better than everybody in the world, yeah, that's not helping anybody. And that is spiritual egotism. So I've come to learn, hi airplane, I've come to learn to start holding dichotomies. That was a new word for me throughout this year, dichotomies. And my definition of dichotomy is holding two polarizing beliefs that are opposite of each other, that may contradict one another, but believing in both, because it can be yes and, not yes but. Yes and, not yes but. So like, for example, that's a good dichotomy. Oh, that I am one with everything, and that I am you, and you are me. So that's one. And then I am me, and you are you, and we are technically in separate bodies, even though I believe that we are from one great soul that's been split into multiple fragments, experiencing itself. That's what I believe. That's what I know. And that's my truth. And again, doesn't mean that my truth is your truth and your truth is my truth. Whatever feels aligned to you and what feels real to you is true to you and you alone, because it is your experience. And I don't know your experience. I can only know by you explaining it and sharing, but I haven't lived your life. And that's why I'm saying, like, you are you and I am me. And we are technically one, but we're also not one. And holding those two dichotomies. And I know that sounds very contradictory, but it's true. You can have both things. And that's what I'm learning to do, is hold dichotomies of two different beliefs, two different knowings. Now let me get to the word belief and faith right now. I mentioned to you a little bit earlier in the video that belief and faith for me has been kind of keeping me here. And I have this like ceiling that can just blast through. But like faith and belief got me to a certain spot. So like if you are in like apathy or grief or sorrow, you need to have faith and belief, because those are the things that's going to help you up level. But when you get to a point where you know things, it goes way beyond faith and belief. And again, you know, you do you. This is just me. And I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not saying I'm wrong. I'm just saying my piece. And whatever is true for me is true for me. Whatever is true for you is true for you. And I just want to preface that. And I'm making sure this is wiring in, that the words that I share with you doesn't mean that you need to embody and take that on. And that's what I come to learn when I've listened to a bunch of podcasts and spiritual teachers and gurus. They're kind of like wanting you to believe something, which is okay, and I have only love and respect for everybody. I really do. But when you start to like realize, I know who the fuck I am. I'm gonna start swearing now. I know who the fuck I am. And I don't need anybody to tell me, some external thing to tell me who I am. I know who I am. And I'm not saying that in an egoic way. I'm saying that from my heart. I know who I am. I know I'm this unconditionally loving being. I know that I am a divine sovereign God. And just like you are a divine sovereign God or goddess, not just a being. You are a god or a goddess in humanized form. And that may polarize some of you, and that's okay, because I'm here to speak my truth. I used to be terrified to say things like this in front of people or on a camera. Now I can give two shits. Whether you like me or you don't like me, I am me. I'm here for anyone, but I'm not here for everyone. Plain and simple. Have you noticed that I've been just on this flow? There's no edits. I'm making sure I do no edits. I'm leaving everything in. I don't know how long this video is. Let's see. 24 minutes. I actually have it on my watch here. 24 minutes and 22 seconds. So I'm kind of going to wrap it up with that piece, because I'm super grateful that year 4 to year 5 has been very difficult for me. I'm not going to lie. I've been very resourceful with resources, because, you know, I'm not saying I don't have money. I'm not saying that, because whatever you put out, whatever you thinking, believing, feeling, and saying will manifest. And I'm going to get to that word, manifest, in a sec. Where was I going with that? Yeah. Whatever you're putting out, you're attracting that. And I don't need to attract anything, because I know. And I create. We create. It's an I thing and it's a we thing. And again, two dichotomies, I and we. We create our reality, and I create my reality. I am one of the ultimate creators. You are one of the ultimate creators. Everybody's an ultimate creator. Whether you don't like the word ultimate, you can substitute the word ultimate for master. I'm a master creator. You don't manifest, you create. And here's the thing. I want to get to the manifesting now. I saw a lot of people on TikTok who have spiritually awakened, and they're teaching about manifestation. And again, everything has its purpose and it has its use. Nothing is wrong, nothing is right. But when you get to a point in your life and you know, and you're like rock solid, grounded within yourself, you don't need to manifest using some tool or some words or praying to the moon. You are the creation tool. You, this conduit, is the creation tool, because everything that you desire, not want and not need, because that comes from a place of lack, but desire is within you. You're already it. And it will come when it's meant to come in divine timing. And that's what I've been learning. Letting go of things and like, oh my God, I want my Toyota Supra. Oh my God, I want the $1 billion. Oh my God, I want, no. When it's gonna happen, it's gonna come in ways that I may not even conceive or even perceive. Yeah, where else are we gonna go with this? Yeah, so I just wanna, again, say thank you for taking the time to listen to this. Feels good again to make some content, because it's been a friggin' year of highs and lows, a lot of lows. But I'm grateful for those lows, because we get the gifts in the shadows. We don't cultivate the gifts in the light. Pain and in the darkness is your greatest teacher, because then you are able to use that energy and shift it. And it's a spectrum. It's the same energy. Fear and love, or hate and love, is technically the same energy. It's just two different spectrums, but it's the same energy. And if you can learn what you need to learn in your dark moments to then bring it to the light, to help others who are going through that, you will have the depth, you'll have the experience, you'll know like what worked for you can work for someone else. I'm not saying it will work, I'm saying it can work. Yeah, one other thing, perspective. Let's see, we're at 28 minutes. Wow, let's go. I'm on a roll. Perspectives. This Wayne Dyer quote keeps sticking with me, and it's been mirroring a lot in my life in the last month or so. When you change the way you look at things, the very things you look at change. And I choose to change how I look at things in this present moment, being in the now. Ladies and gentlemen, the now is the only thing that matters. The past is gone. You learn your lessons and you bring it forth into the now. You don't worry about the future. You focus on it now. And I know that's a little bit hard to do, because our society, and don't even get me started on that, our society has programmed and conditioned us that we have to like chase something and da-da. No, just be in the now. Take a deep breath. All is well. All is good. In the now. That's it. All in the now. And the more you catch yourself and you can say, I am my present moment, and in this present moment I can change and be and not become and realize who I am. And a new content creator has shown up in my life who now he's very polarizing. You kind of have to be ready energetically for his kind of words. His name is Pete Sapper. And right now I'm listening to him, and he and I have the same message. He's just kind of already have done it. I'm getting there. And I shared with him that we're going to have a thunder and lightning conversation, because it's going to wake the fake up. Waking the fake up. Waking those who wear the mask. And believe you me, whenever I'm walking around, I can see the masks. You can say that I know who I am. Yeah, I can tell by the words that you're saying and how you're speaking, versus like I can feel things out, and it's just this inner knowing. Yeah, I'm kind of going all over the place, but you know, my tangents take me on these things. It's been a while since I said the word tangent. Oh yes, perspective. I've started changing the way I look at things. I'm like, oh my God, like, I'm not in San Diego, I'm still in Toronto. But look, I'm in this beautiful park. I play on my swings. I play on my swings almost any chance I get. In fact, I'm gonna take you with me so that you can see me play on my swings, because why not? And here are my trees, and I hug these trees and I actually give them a kiss, because why the fuck not? Because they help us and we help them. We are one. I'm one with these trees. And this video is gonna be long, and it's okay. All groovy. We're gonna put this here, and that, it's gonna be kind of off balance, but it's okay. We're having fun. No, I'm having fun. I don't know about you, but I'm having fun. So this one is my swing, and I love to just swing. Sometimes we just gotta let go of things. We just have to let things be, you know? We don't need to worry about things. Sometimes we just gotta just be our inner child, because that's who we are. We are still that beautiful inner child, and I've said that many, many times on my past content, that we are still the inner child. You are still the Toot Bubba. Yeah, I have words like Toot Bubba. I call anything cute Toot, and anything that's like a baby or like an animal a Bubba, because I like Toot Bubba, and it brings my inner child energy out. And you know, the thing is, like, we just have to be. It's okay. You know, recently I bought a toy Supra, like one of those little RC cars, because it's my creation tool, because I'm bringing it into my reality. I'm going to be driving a manual Toyota Supra. I'm not going to be playing Fast and Furious on the road, but I love the Toyota Supra. Whether it's the old one or the new one, that's what I'm currently bringing forth into my reality. And of course, living in San Diego. And I play with it like I played with it when I was a child, where I was like on the ground on my knees and like vroom, 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 and like just having so much fun. And yeah, one other thing, I used to have these moments where when there are people in the park or anywhere I'm recording, I feel very like, ugh, like I gotta like stop and like look around. There was a gentleman, another soul who is me and I am him. He was on the phone this entire time, and I heard him, but I didn't look back until like I pointed at the trees, and I just continued with it. And why I'm sharing that with you is because like I'm just pressing go, I'm pressing record and go again. And for those of you who are afraid to make content, I have some advice for you. Turn on your phone and turn it to the selfie camera. You don't need to hit record. Just turn it to the selfie camera and just start riffing, speaking. If you do want to record, you can hit record and just sit it down and just talk. This is what I'm doing. I'm just talking. I'm celebrating my 5th birthday with you all. I'm celebrating my 5th birthday with you. And I love you. Whether you feel the same way about me, I mean, I can't control what you feel. But I know what I feel for any of you who watch the content. And let's see, we are at 34 minutes. And the sun is out. I'm alive. You know, every moment that you get to wake up, be grateful. That's the thing that I had to learn, was to be grateful. Because I was never grateful. I was never grateful for anything. I was never grateful for life. I was never grateful for my breath. I was never grateful for anything. And that was one of the greatest lessons I had to learn in 2020 during COVID. One of my near-death experiences, teaching me about being grateful. And some days, like, yeah, like shit hits the fan. And it's okay. Just allow it to unfold. You know, there's no human that's always going to be like this. Our life goes like this, up and down. There was a reel on Instagram that I saw where it's like a marble and there's two tracks, a straight path and a windy, like a up and down path. Guess which marble got to the end first? One that went up and down and up and down and up and down. Hi, airplane. Enjoy your time, people. Life is meant to go up and down. We're meant to ebb and flow. There are moments in your life where it literally sucks. And I was going through that like a month ago. I'm like, oh my God, like I'm through this dark night of soul. I'm like, I'm done. I just want to go home. And when I say home, I mean back to the seventh plane of existence or my other star system or whatever you want to call it. Because I felt like I've done enough. I've lived my life the way I wanted to live. And I feel like I've accomplished my stuff. But nope, universe is like, nope, you have a lot more to do, my boy. And sure enough, I do have a lot more to do and share and give and help people with and make impact, and whatever is meant to happen is going to happen. Whether I'm meant to impact one person or 1 billion people, how I'm meant to do it, I gotta let it go. Because I was like chasing fame and wanting to be this mega influencer who is impacting billions of lives and all this stuff. Nah, I just let it go. I just let it go. Whatever is meant for me will always find me. What is for me is for me, and it will find me. It always does. I just gotta let go. Let go. Let go of the outcomes. Let go of it all. Just let it go. Let it go. And that's really a lot of the things that I've been working in the behind the scenes, in the non-physical world, in the spiritual and the mental and the emotional, is letting go. Truly letting go. And not just like the surface letting go, but also letting go of letting go. All these things. So yeah, this is what I had to do from October 6, 2023 to October 6, 2024 today. And year 5 to 6, who knows where I'm going to be. And that's okay. Again, like, if I've already made impact in your life, I did my job. If some words resonated with you, I did my job. If some of my words didn't do jack shit to you, it's okay. It just means that my content may not, or this video or whatever videos you've watched of me, or may not be for you, and that's okay. We're not always going to resonate with people. We're designed to not always meant to resonate with words. We have our own beliefs. You grew up knowing and believing and having faith and your own experience that shaped you as the human being as you are. And my experience has shaped me in my own unique way with my own unique experiences to shape me exactly who I am. And now that I've started to really realize who I really am, this divine sovereign God, just like you, again, are a divine sovereign God or goddess. Just whatever, like, now I'm just in the point of my life where, like, whatever is going to happen is going to happen. Of course, still taking some action, not just sitting on my butt and doing nothing. I'm still doing a lot of stuff. It may not look like it in the physical, but in the mental and the spiritual and the emotional, oh hell yeah, there's a lot going down in the mental, physical, and the spiritual, like, world, in my, like, what I'm doing. Yeah, it's just like, I'm just letting go of a lot of stuff. Just letting it go. Just letting it be. It is what it is. And I'm here to impact people. I know that much. I know I'm here to bring something that isn't quite on the earth yet. I'm bringing something that doesn't exist into existence. What that looks like, I don't know. I'm letting go of the how and the knowing and, like, the whens and the whys, like, all of it. I'm letting go of it all. I'm letting it go. I'm just making videos now, like, whether this is like a day in the life of me or this is my spiritual birthday, and, you know, like I said, I made a lot of edits last year with like balloons and party, like streamers flowing down and like words popping on the screen. I'm not saying I won't ever do that kind of stuff again, but I wanted to leave this video as is, you know? Do I feel complete? I think I feel good. So, yes, I can't forget this. To be serious now, I really want to just thank everybody who's impacted my life. You know who you are, and I love you. And my love for you will always be there. It may shift, we may drift, doesn't mean that I stop loving you. I love you. If you made it this far in the video, thank you. I really appreciate your time. This time, you know, listening to somebody like kind of rant and go on for about 40 minutes. You know, we have shorter attention spans. Like some people can't even sit through a 5-minute video, or not even 5-minute video, a 15-second like reel. So I really appreciate each of you for taking the time to watching this. And I say each of you because there's going to be people watching this. So let me speak it like this. I appreciate you, the viewer, for watching this. It really means the world to me that you spent some time celebrating my 5th anniversary birthday. I'm relishing in it. I'm just absorbing all of it right now. I'm taking it all in. I love it. And I love you. And I want to say thank you to one person who made this possible, Miss Angel. Now, of course, like, it was God brought Miss Angel into my life. And for those of you who don't know, Miss Angel is the one who spiritually awakened me. With her death was my rebirth. She died in 2019 on October 6th while I was driving on the highway in Toronto, and something just like, oh my God, what have I been doing? I've been wasting time on Earth. Oh my God, like this white light hit me and everything from that moment changed. I came home, I saw my first motivational video. I've never heard the word motivation in my life. Those words were very foreign to me. I was like, motivation? And it was on my old YouTube channel where I used to play some video games and watch anime, and I still watch anime and video game and play video games. Because you know what? Life is about balance. You can't always just be working and like doing the personal development. There's sometimes you have to like chill and relax and just be. And I'm grateful for a few of my, I'm still figuring out what they are for me. They are family, but they're not soul family. They're not blood family. So they're just like some family, but my brother Jason, my brother Kevin, my sister Tiffany, my little nephew Evan, my brother Raymond. Thank you for coming back in my life. I kind of ditched them 2 years ago to go on this whole spiritual journey. They weren't really happy with me, but I came back, and that the universe wanted me to have some balance in life with them. So yeah, I'm gonna go back on my swings for a moment and just really like, yeah, I'm just gonna take this moment in, and I'm bringing forth for all of your desires to come into fruition, to come into reality. This is my way of giving back, that my love and my, not hope or wish, but my knowingness brings your desires, whether it's partner, financial abundance, stability, freedom, purpose into your life to be called forth. And that's what I'm doing right now. So for you, thank you for taking the time, and I send this energy of unconditional love from my heart to your heart, mind, and soul for it to create into reality, not manifest, but create things that you desire. So with that, I love you. Thank you for taking the time to listen to this 46-minute video. And let me see, is it still recording? Yeah, it's still recording because like my watch went to like some like weird thing here. Yeah, it's still recording. Thank you so much, really, for just spending time with me and my silliness and my vulnerability and my rawness and just all the things. And I love you. You matter. I believe in you, but I know in you. You've got this. Whatever it is that you're going through, it's temporary. We are shifting into a new phase of the earth. Some people are calling it New Earth. Let's just call it what it is, New Earth. The earth is shifting. Things are changing. And this shift is supposed to start really like now until like 2030 and beyond. Things are changing. There's going to be a lot of upheaval. There's going to be a lot of chaos during that time. And this is also a reminder for me when I'm saying this. Make sure you take time, come out in nature. Make sure you take time to be present with yourself. Remember, your breath is the thing that anchors you into the now. The breath doesn't exist in the past and it doesn't exist in the future. It's the only thing that exists in the now. And the now is the only thing that really matters. And if you can continue to remember that you are living in the now, you've already won. You don't need to chase anything. You don't need to, like, what's the word I'm saying? Yeah, let's just keep chasing. You don't need to chase anything. It's already yours. It's already within. You are this. You are God. You are everything that you ever desired. And for those of you who feel like it's bad to have money and be spiritual, no. You're meant to have it all. You're meant to love God, love yourself fully, unconditionally, remembering who you are, not becoming anything, but realizing you already are just cause no reason, letting go of all the crap that you had to carry and wear masks and backpacks and the boulders that are chained to your back. Let that all go because you already are enough. Just cause no reason, nothing. You are enough. And you are meant to live the greatest life that you came down here to live. You are not inferior or inadequate to anybody. And just remember that you are not superior either. You are equal, different, unique. And love yourself, love everybody, respect everyone as best you can. I know there are times where you're like, ugh! Believe you me, I know. Yeah. And you're meant to, be spiritual and love God, but you're also here to love material things too. You came down here to enjoy life. It is your birthright. It is your divine birthright. That's it. All right. I love you. And until next year, well, I'll see what I'll do about content. But until my next birthday, remember to keep on radiating that beautiful divine love and light of yours always in all ways. And I am the superhero of love. And I'll catch you on the next one. Bye, everybody. Love you.